Welcome to the 2020 New Testament Challenge. Today we're in Revelation chapter 22. John has been going through an angel-guided tour of heaven. John has seen the New Jerusalem with its gates and its glory, the streets paved of gold, and he has seen those whose names were written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Now, as he's inside the city, the angel shows him something new. Verse 1, Then the angel showed me the river of the water of life, as clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb, down the middle of the great street of the city. On each side of the river stood the tree of life, bearing 12 crops of fruit, yielding its fruit every month, and the leaves of the tree are for the healing of the nations. John sees the river of life flowing from the throne of God. It's an immense tree spanning the river, and it produces 12 crops of fruit, one every single month. People have asked, when we get to heaven, what will we do? One of the things that we'll do is we will eat. Abraham had angels come to visit him before they went down to Sodom and Gomorrah, and he ate with them, and they with him. Not only that, Jesus ate with his disciples after his resurrection. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 26, verse 29, I tell you the truth, I will not drink of this fruit of the vine from now on until the day that I drink it anew with you in my Father's kingdom. There, during communion at the Last Supper, he told them that he would not drink of the vine until he drinks it with them there in heaven. We also, as we've already read in Revelation, we will be part of the marriage supper of the Lamb. But we will also fellowship with others. We will see those that have gone before us. There'll be instant recognition. We will be able to talk with Peter, James, and John, Paul, David, Samuel. We will see all of our loved ones that have gone before us. We will fellowship with all of those whose names have been written in the Lamb's Book of Life. We'll see people that we've never seen before. We will meet people that we've only heard about. Think of the stories that will be told of how God was faithful to them, and we will hear their stories throughout eternity. We will also serve the Lord. In verses 3 and 4, as we read chapter 22, we will be serving the Lord together. Preachers will not be needed, though. We won't have to worry about trying to get anyone saved. Everyone will have been already redeemed there in heaven. There won't be the need for doctors or for dentists. We'll have a perfect body. We won't need lawyers. Everyone will live in perfect unity. There will be no arguments. There will be no wheelchairs, no hurt feelings. There will be no bruised egos. There will be no painful goodbyes there in heaven. It will be perfect. We will also, in verse 5, reign with Christ. And then we will sing. Along with the angels, we will sing praises to God. We will sing a song that the angels cannot sing. We will be singing the song of the redeemed. As we read Revelation chapter 22, Jesus says 3 different times, I am coming soon, in verse 7, verse 12, and verse 20. Until Jesus does come back, what should we be about? Until Jesus comes, we must continue to obey him, and we continue to worship him. Twice here in the book of Revelation, John knelt down before an angel. The angel said, don't do it. I'm someone just like you. Rather, worship God. That is what we should be doing. Obeying God and worshiping God, because he is the only one worthy. And we need to prepare. We need to make sure that we are ready for his return, but also we need to help others get ready. In David Jeremiah's book, Escape the Coming Night, he tells a story near the end of the book about a mother who was about to die. She was about to leave this life and be ushered into eternity. She had many children. And so while she was there on her bed, she would have her children brought to her one at a time, starting from the oldest all the way down to the youngest, so that she could say goodbye to them. She would hold them and tell them how much she loved them and missed them and how she was longing to see them again. Then finally, she said to her husband in her final words, she whispered to him, my darling, please bring these children home with you when you come. That is our job. As parents, as teachers, as believers, our job until Jesus comes is to tell our children about Jesus and how they can come to know him personally. Jesus is coming soon. The story of the book of Revelation is the revelation of Jesus. that he is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, that one day all sin will be destroyed. It will be no more. Satan will be thrown into the fiery pit, never to be heard from again, and we will reign with him forever and ever. Jesus is coming soon. Thank you for joining the 2020 New Testament Challenge.